Chalo, sir. So again, very and good afternoon to everyone. And I hope I'm audible as well as visible. I hope you guys are you guys can see me, hear me clearly. Everyone, just a quick yes or no, please. Just a very quick yes or no. I got changed a little bit. Okay, it's raining very heavily over here. Acha, am I audible? Viral, very good afternoon, brother. Very good afternoon. So let us just wait for a minute for everybody to join. Students are still joining. Students are still joining. Chalo, everybody. Manishma, good afternoon. Jyoti, very good afternoon. Everybody, very good afternoon to all of you guys. Chalo, sir, let's start. So today we'll start with 2D mensuration. Again, there will be few parts to this. It cannot be done in one part, right? So this is just your part one. This is just your part one. Now, as I have said in the previous batches as well, so all 2025 questions from 2D mensuration as well as 3D mensuration as well. I have done that. I have taken classes on YouTube covering all 2025 questions. Now we have two options. Either we can cover the same questions here as well, or we can keep it because this is available for everyone. You guys can also watch it. Plus, we will do some extra questions from previous years as well. So every batch I have taken this approach, sir. In this particular class or classes, we will do till 2024 and 2025 PYQs already there. I'll share the link with you guys. Clear? Perfect. That is how it is. Now, with that being said, let's understand. Now, before I even start with the mensuration, let me say this very clearly upfront. Mensuration last year was the most important chapter, both 2D as well as 3D. Most important part was mensuration. So they have asked almost 300 questions from mensuration in 45 shifts. You can divide and you'll figure out per shift, that is like what is the number per shift, right? So again, this is a chapter, this is a part where we need to concentrate. We need to do it very good. Pavan, good afternoon, brother. Right? So with that being said, chalo, let's start with the class. Sir, we will start with triangles first. Again, we'll practice, but before that, a very brief theory. Sir, triangles, you see, the basic triangle is your equilateral triangle. Your equilateral triangle, but again, for any other triangle also, for any other triangle as well. For example, let's say there is a triangle like this. So if you draw the height from here, I can always say the area, the delta will be half into base into height, right? What? So this is your base and this is your height, sir. So you guys can calculate accordingly, right? We can all do this. We all know this, the basic. Now, in case of an equilateral triangle, meaning all three sides are equal, I'm taking A. Now remember, in case of an equilateral triangle or in case of any triangle whose these two sides are equal to each other, whichever triangle this happens, isosceles maybe, it will happen. This will happen again in isosceles as well. So if you drop a perpendicular on the base, it will always bisect, sir. So this will be A by 2, sir, and this part will be A by 2. It will always bisect the base. So use the Pythagoras theorem. So if I take this height as h, so can I write h square plus a by 2 whole square, meaning a square by 4 is equal to hypotenuse square a square. From there, if you calculate a couple of lines, you will get h equal to root 3 by 2 into a. That is the formula to figure out height of a equilateral triangle, sir. Any equilateral triangle, height is root 3 by 2 times of that side. Now, sir, once that is done, sir, delta will be what? Meaning area. Sir, half into base into height. Half into base is again A because all the sides are A. So base is A into height, we all know root 3 by 2 into H. So from there you can get root 3 by 4. Acha, root 3 by 4 into H nahi sir, E. My mistake. So this will be A square. So that is the area of any equilateral triangle. Clear everyone? This much 100% clear, sir? Everybody clear this 100%? Everybody, this is 100% clear? Clear, clear, clear. A quick yes or no, please. Very, very quick yes or no. Done? Now, sir, once this is done, what we can do or what we can say? Sir, remember, in any equilateral triangle, sir, this is called your G point, the centroid, on height only. Now, in case of equilateral triangle, your centroid, your circumcenter, your in-center, your orthocenter, everything is the same point only. Same point G, sir. So that is the beauty of equilateral triangle. So I can say, if I name it ABC, A, this is B, this is C. Sir, AG is your circumradius, no? AG is your circumradius. And sir, there is one very important ratio as well. AG is to GD, let's say this point. That is always 2:1. We all know this because this is also a median as well. So circumradius will be 2/3 of height, 2/3 of root 3 by 2 into H. Sorry, root 3 by 2 into A. 2 cancels. So it becomes A by root 3, sir. And in radius, meaning the radius of the in circle, that will be half of this 2:1. So this will be half, meaning 2 root 3. A by 2 root 3. That is these two things. You get direct questions from these two. That is why it's very important that you remember this. They ask you direct questions from here, sir, every year. Okay? So it's very, very important you understand this. Now, coming to your isosceles triangle, sir. Coming to your isosceles triangle, such as this one. Sir, if I draw something like this, the height. So I'm saying this is A, this is A. These two sides are equal. Isosceles meaning two sides are equal. And the base is B, sir. Again, if I drop a perpendicular, this will bisect the B or the base. So this is B by 2. If I take this as H, so I can simply write, sir, H square plus B square by 4 is A square. So H becomes positive only, so I'll not take plus minus. A square minus B square by 4 or B by 2 whole square, anything goes. So delta will be, the area will be half into base into height. Height is this. So this is how you find the area of any isosceles triangle. Area of any isosceles triangle. Similarly, sir, scalene triangle. Scalene triangle meaning, sir, a triangle where every side is unequal to each other. Okay? A triangle such as this one. Now, if I name it as A, B, and C, sir, always remember opposite to vertex A, side is called A. This is B, this is C. Capital small a, b, c, they are the sides. So Heron's theorem, there is something like called Heron's theorem, sir, which says, sir, S is equal to A plus B plus C. This is called, sir, semi-perimeter. And semi-perimeter is this. And what you can do? And the area of any triangle is S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus. This is known as Heron's theorem, but again, almost few hundred years back, our Indian mathematician called Brahmagupta has proved the same thing in a different way. Okay, but again, it is popularly known as Heron's theorem. This is for scalene triangle. Now, we have understood the basics. Chalo, let's solve a few questions. Let's solve a few questions. Sir, first question right in front of you from CGL 2022. चलो देखते क्या है. Area of a triangle is 480. Ratio of the sides are given. So looking at the ratio, I can say this is a right angle triangle. Yes or no, sir? Why? So 10, 24, 26. That is a ratio of what? That is a ratio of Pythagorean triplet. So that means, sir, the smaller two sides are what? Smaller two sides are the base and the height. Anything. So I can write it as the area will be half into base. 10x I'm taking, and this is 24x. That is given to you as 480, sir. So 212. It's a 0, 0 gone, 12 fours are gone. So x square is 4, so x is 2, sir. Done. Now they are asking what is the perimeter of the triangle. Sir, perimeter will be 24 plus 26 plus 10x. Which will be, sir, this is 50, 60 into x is 2, sir. So my answer will be 120 centimeters. Option number 1, sir. Option number 1 is your correct answer. Very, very, very simple question. You just needed to identify that this is a right angle triangle. That's all there is. That is all there is. Next one, please, sir. Next one, please, sir. Area of a field shape of a triangle with each side x, meaning it's a each side x, meaning it's a like kind of equilateral triangle. Area of another field having this radius. So x is closest to what? Sir, first of all, let's figure out the area of this. Over here, what is the value of S? 50, 70, 80, 150, 200 by 3, sir. Sorry, 200 by 2, which is 100, sir. That is semi perimeter. My mistake. देखो मैंने गड़बड़ कर दिया था. By 3 लिख दिया था. Right? Now, the area is S into S minus A. S minus A meaning 100 minus 50, which is 50. Into S minus B, 30. Into S minus C, which is 20, sir. Correct, everyone? Now, this is equal to this. So, this is equal to the area of a triangle having side x. So, this is the equilateral triangle area, root 3 by 4 into x square. That is equal to this. Acha, sir, let's calculate this. This is 10 here. एक सेकंड, ये क्या हो गया? Just a second. अरे यार, पता नहीं. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, everyone. It's just automatically restarted, I guess. And the dogs are also barking suddenly. Everything together. Just a second. आ गया, sir. Again, some technical glitch. I don't know. I'm not a technical person. Yes, I can write. That's all. That's all. Acha. Sir, 10. Now, out of these two zeros, I can take another 10 out, sir. Acha, sir. This I can write as 5 into 4. This 5 and this 5 will give me another 5. This 4 will give me a 2. And this root 3 will be there, sir. 3 I cannot do anything. So again, this is 100, 500, 1000. 1000 root 3, sir. So this is 1000 root 3. Cancels. X square is equal to 4000, sir. They are asking value of x is closest to what? Value of x is closest to what? Let's check. Sir, 65 I'm checking. First of all, I'll not check the like these things, the decimals. 65 square will be 4225. So 65.5 square will be even further. So this cannot be the answer. Sir, 65 nahi ho sakta. 62 let's do, sir. Otherwise, I'll get the idea. 62 square. Pata nahi what happened. Some again it's raining heavily, and like it's kind of giving us like the dogs are also barking outside. So this is 12 more than 50. So 12 square is 144, right? 44, 1 is carry. Now 25 plus 12 is 37. So this gives us 3844. So we are kind of okay. So 62 is a little less than 4000, 65 is little more than 4000. So my answer has to be somewhere in the middle. So definitely, sir, then there is an answer which is 63. That will be, sir, my correct answer. Everyone. You see, that's the reason I had taken one bigger, one lesser. Just to show you this. This is how we calculate. This is how we calculate, sir. Clear, everyone? Clear, sir? Moving on to the next one. Height of an equilateral triangle given area they are asking, sir. Nothing can be easier. Root 3 by 2 into A. That is height, sir. That is 10 root 3. So A is 20. So area will be root 3 by 4 into A square. So this is gone. So your answer will be 100 root 3 centimeter square. Option number 4, sir. Option number 4 is your correct answer, sir. Very, very, very simple. But again, you get these questions on a regular basis. On a regular basis. Right? Acha. Sir, isosceles triangle. Again, this is a brilliant question. Very good question. I'll give you a minute's time to think about this. Everyone, please give me the answer after thinking for 30 seconds to 1 minute. जल्दी बताओ सर. जल्दी बताओ सर. चलो 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 answers I need. Shubham has given me one answer. Very good, Shubham. Very good, brother. Sir, let's see. Over here, the biggest mistake that everyone makes, 8 into root 2 plus 1. Sir, biggest mistake that everyone makes. Sir, if I take this as, so root is there. So this will be my hypotenuse, this will be the sides. The actual thing is no, actually is opposite. The actual thing is exactly opposite. I don't know what is happening. Kya dikkat hai inko? Sir, so again, please understand, if I take 4 root 2 and 4 root 2, now why that, sir? Because perimeter of an isosceles right angle triangle. 4 root 2, 4 root 2 if I take. So please, let's see now, if I take that, so what will be the square of that? 4 root 2 square. That will be 16 into 2, 32. Again, same thing square, 32. So this is root 64, which is nothing but, sir, the thirds, like this one, sir. You see, just by looking at this, I can say, then hypotenuse will be what? This will be the hypotenuse. Option number 3, 8 centimeters. Again, a very simple question. A little tricky, you just need to observe a little bit. You just need to observe a little bit. Next one, sir. Radius of the circumcircle of an equilateral triangle is given. So radius of circumcircle, we just read that. Circumradius is a by root 3. That is given as 8. So a must be 8 root 3, sir. Measure of the radius of the incircle. Achha, I don't need to do this, sir. Ye nahi chahiye. So measure of incircle will be just half of that because the ratio was 2:1. So this will be 4, sir. Again, I don't need to do any calculations as well. So just half. Yes, Pawan, half is the answer. Just half is the correct answer. Again, if you don't know the formulas, then also it's okay, you will be able to solve. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Next one, please, sir. Next one, please, sir. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Everyone, quickly. Circumcenter of a equilateral triangle is at this much distance from the base of the triangle. Sir, distance of circumcenter from the base of the triangle is nothing but in radius, no? Everyone. So please understand, if we just go back a little bit, kaha gaya? Idhar. Sir, this is the distance they are talking about. From the base circumradius, that is, sir, in radius one part. That is your one part, sir. Simple. So what they are asking? क्या पूछ रहा है, sir? So in radius is 3.2. What is the length of the altitude height? Sir, it is one part and the total height is 2 plus 1, 3 parts. Visualize. So height will be just 3 times. 3 times, that will be 9.6 centimeters. Option number 1, sir. Option number 1 is most definitely your correct answer. Simple questions, sir. Simple questions. Chalo, next one, please. Acha. Before I go into next one, sir, a little bit about rectangle, like rectangles and like quadrilaterals as a whole. Sir, rectangles, again, I should not mention this because we all are doing it from class 3, 4, I guess. At least the rectangle. Still, I'm just mentioning it very briefly. Sir, this is the, if it is called length and breadth. So perimeter of this will be twice of length plus breadth. And area will be what, sir? Like L into B. And if this becomes a square, square meaning length becomes equal to breadth. So this will be, perimeter will become 4 times A and area will become A into A square. Again, very simple thing, right? Chalo, let's move to that question. Width of a rectangle is this much less than its length. If the perimeter of the rectangle is this, what is the length of the rectangle? You see, question from CGL 2023. Absolute basic. 10-seconder this one. So length plus 2, sorry, width is this. Na? So width is length minus 2, meaning sir, length is width plus 2. I can do anything. Now, they are saying, sir, perimeter, twice of length plus width. That is equal to 68. So first of all, this is 34. So length, instead of that, I am writing W plus 2. So 2W plus 2 is 34. W is 16, sir. Width is 16. Now they are asking length. Length will be, sir, W plus 2, meaning 18 centimeters, sir. Option number 2 is the answer. Option number 2 is the answer. Not wasting any time. Chalo, next one, please. Perimeter of a square plot is same as the rectangular plot. Acha. Perimeter of a square plot 4A. It is twice of length plus breadth. Right? So A becomes 25, sir. Now what they're asking, side of the square plot is 25. Again, very simple questions. Couple of lines each. Right? Chalo, next one. Now a little better question. So diagonal of any rectangle is root over of L square plus B square. So in case of a square set, that will become root over of A square plus A square, root over of 2 into A, sir. That's the formula for this. Achha, the base of a triangle is equal to the perimeter of a square. Whose diagonal is this? So diagonal is root 2A, that is equal to this. So from there, can I write 8A is 7, sir? Very simple. Now the base of a triangle is perimeter of the square. So base of the triangle is how much, sir? Perimeter of the square having side 4. Sorry, side 7. So 4 7s are 28 is the base. That is the perimeter. Height is equal to the side of the square. Height is equal to side of the square whose area is this. A square is this. So the height will be say root over of this, which is 13 centimeters. Area of the triangle they are asking. Area will be how much, sir? Sir, half into base into height. Half into base is 28 into height is this. Sir, 169, 170, 182, sir. 182, option number 1 is the answer. Clear everyone again? Very simple. Very, very simple stuff. Chalo, next one. Next one, please, sir. Sir, trapezium. Now, first things first. I've discussed this in the your geometry classes, but still, I'm just doing it very quickly. Just the formula. Sir, trapezium area, it is always half into sum of the parallel sides into, sir, height. Height can also be written as the distance between the parallel sides. So over here, this is your height, parallel side 1, parallel side 2. So you can calculate like that. It can be any type of trapezium. Acha, let me say one thing. These type of questions, this type, where two different structures are mixed, was very popular in the last year exam, meaning 2025. Along with that, what was again very popular? This was very popular, sir. Trapezoid, trapezium. Very, 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 very popular this was. Okay? Acha, a filled shape of a trapezium whose parallel sides are this. Whereas each of the other two sides are this. What is the area? Sir, I have to draw the diagram. It's a like isosceles trapezium, sir. Please understand what is given to you. This is 200 meters. This is 400 meters. And this is 260 meters. So what I can do, I can drop a perpendicular from here and say, sir, acha, chalo, let's do that as well. Sir, if this is 200, then this much must also be 200, sir. But total is 400, meaning this side is 100, this side is 100, sir, because it's an isosceles triangle, meaning the whole structure is symmetrical. I can say equal it will be. Now this is 100, this is 260, sir, then this must be 240, sir. Using Pythagorean triplet, because this is 90 degree. This is a right angle triangle. And once you know that, area is just a cakewalk. Half into sum of parallel sides, 200 plus 400, 600, into, sir, the height, 240. So this is 300, sir. 324 is a 72, 000. That's your correct answer, sir. Option number 3. Option number 3, that is most definitely your correct answer. Clear, everyone? Clear, sir? Not a very difficult stuff. Not a very difficult thing to do. It's very, very easily doable. Achha, whatever we have done till now, clear, everyone? Whatever we have done till now, absolutely, absolutely clear to everybody? No doubts whatsoever? So in that case, let's start with this. Very, 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 very quickly. Sir, the area of the trapezium shape field is this. Distance between two parallel sides is this. Acha. Length of one parallel side is given. What is the length of the other parallel side? Acha. Chalo dekhte hain, sir. Acha, here now what I'll do, I'll draw a diagram like this by hand. Right? Looks like this. Area given, distance between the parallel sides. Meaning this is also given to you. This is also given to you, sir. Right? This is 35 feet. Now, area of the trapezium given. The length of the parallel side is 42. One side. I'm taking this one. Other parallel side, I don't know, I'm taking x centimeter. Now just put the value in the formula. Half into sum of the parallel sides, meaning x plus 42, into height. Height is 35. That is equal to, sir, 1785. Chalo, 5 sevens are this, 5 threes are 15, 5 fives are this, 5 sevens are this. 7 is, sir, 51, sir. So again, x becomes 102 minus this, so this is 60, sir. That's your correct answer. Option number 2, 60 feet. Option number 2, 60 feet. 100% is your correct answer. Check it, sir. Just you needed to get the like kind of diagrams. Everything is perfect. Next one, please, sir. Acha, what about rhombus? Let's discuss that first. Let's just go back a little bit and discuss the rhombus part. Sir, rhombus is very important. Rhombus is very, very important. So don't ignore that. I know many people who ignore it. Sir, rhombus is all four sides are equal, but diagonals are unequal. But there is a property of a rhombus. What is the property? So rhombus, two diagonals I have drawn. Na? They will bisect each other, and not only they will bisect, they will bisect each other perpendicularly. So if I say this diagonal length is d1, let's say, and this is d2, sir, let's say. So what I can do? I can say if I want the area and the length is, let's say the side length is a of a rhombus. So two things we can draw. First is for perimeter. For finding out perimeters, we have a very simple relation. Please understand, take this triangle only. This triangle. So again, d1 by 2, this one, whole square, applying Pythagoras theorem. And this is d2 by 2, this part, whole square, that is equal to, sir, hypotenuse A. So from there you can figure out d1 square plus d2 square is always 4 times A square. This is one very interesting property that you should remember. Okay. Now what is the other one? Other one is area. Sir, area of, there are 4 triangles, you can see, 4 right angle triangles. Remember, all 4 triangles have equal area because this is completely symmetric from all ends. So I can just figure out the area of one triangle and multiply that with 4 to get to the whole thing. So this will be half area of one triangle, that is d1 by 2 one side, and the base is d2 by 2. So if you calculate this, you are getting half into d1 d2. So this is your delta, half into product of the diagonals. These two properties, sir, one property for area, one property is for perimeter. This is very, very important for rhombus. Clear, everyone? Clear, sir? Simple thing, not difficult at all. Chalo then, aage baro. One diagonal of a rhombus is given. Other is equal to its side, the area of the rhombus. Sir, the other diagonal D is equal to A, sir. Right? So area, how to find? First of all, let me show you the diagram. Let me just show you the diagram. It is something like this. If I draw both the diagonals, sir, please understand, it's a very simple thing, given thing. It will look a little weird, but still, kya hi kare, sir. ठीक. Acha, please understand. Out of these two diagonals, only, sir, the smaller one only can be equal to the sides. Very naturally. Otherwise, it won't mean anything. Right? Very simple stuff that. I hope everybody understands. Meaning this is equal to this side, equal to this side. Meaning this is an equilateral triangle, the bottom one. This is an equilateral triangle. And sir, the other diagonal is 8 root 3, sir. So if it is 8 root 3, then this must be 4 root 3, sir, half. And you see, this is nothing but the height of the equilateral triangle. This is the height of the equilateral triangle. So if I take this as A, so I can write root 3 by 2 into A is the height of this. So A becomes 8, sir. A becomes 8, that is equal to the diagonal length. So area I can do half into product of the diagonals. One diagonal is 8 root 3, another diagonal is 8. Calculate, sir. 4 8s are 32 root 3 is the answer. 32 root 3, option number 4 is your correct answer, sir. Is your correct answer. Very, 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 very simple. Very simple terms, you see. Nothing that is very difficult or weird about this. Very simply, we can say this. Clear, everyone? So, next one, please, sir. Next one. Again, I've done so many questions of rhombus. This one I'm giving you guys to do. You guys first do it. Then I'll help. Then I'll help, sir. Jaldi banao, sir. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Very quickly. Do this, please. It's not difficult at all. I'll just have a sip of water. Chalo, 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 chalo. Answers, answers, answers. Chalo, I've given you enough time. Let me show you. One of the diagonals of a rhombus is 70% of the other diagonal. What is the ratio of the area of the rhombus to the square of length of the larger diagonal? Sir, if one diagonal is 10D, the other diagonal is 7D, sir, 70%. So area of the rhombus is half into 10D into 7D. Ratio. Length of, so square whose length is the of the length of the larger diagonal. So 10D. So this will be 10D square, meaning 10D into 10D. First things first, DD cancels. And 10 cancels. So 7 is to 20, I can see that's your correct answer. Option number 4. Sir. Option number 4. Pawan, not 20 is to 7, brother. 7 is to 20. Area of the rhombus is given first. Area of the rhombus is given first. Again, this is a very common silly mistake that happens when there is an option like this as well. You see the reverse options. You have to be very careful there. Otherwise, no, this is a mistake. That this is the worst kind of mistake. Meaning, you won't be like let's say in the exam you weren't able to solve one particular question. It was tough. You didn't get time. That's okay. Utna nahi chupta. But again, if you know something as easy as this, still you made a silly mistake. That is the worst kind of mistake to make. Right? Chalo, next one, please. Regular hexagon. This type also was asked multiple times this year, sir. I guess this exact question was asked. Is circumscribed by a circle of radius this? Sir, let me say this. Sir, let me try to draw. Oh, sorry. Let's say this is your regular hexagon inside a circle. I'm trying my best to draw the figure accurately. Now, radius is 4.5. Na? In case of hexagon, what happens? This is center. This is center, sir. So you can say this is, these are all 4.5. And remember, for an hexagon, these are all equilateral triangles. These are all equilateral triangles. Always remember this. Always. This is always equilateral triangles. Now, if it is equilateral triangle, what is the area of the hexagon, sir? Please understand. Equilateral triangle meaning there will be 6 such equilateral triangles if you join. Area of the hexagon is 6 times equilateral triangle area. So, 6 times root 3 by 4 into a square. Equilateral triangle, the side is 4.5. So, this is 10 and 10, 100, sir. Let's see if we can do anything. This is 3, this is 2. I don't think we can do much. Chalo then, रहने देते. 45 into 45. 20, 25. 20, 25. अच्छा, अरे सर 5 से कटेगा. देखो मैं भूल ही गया. 5 20s are this. 5 9s are this. Again, sir, 25s are this 4. 5 9s are this. 81 into 3, 243 by 8 into root 3. That's your correct answer. Check it. Sir, option number C, as I can see. Option number C is your correct answer, sir. Again, many people, like, I remember a hexagon formula. You see how to make hexagon formula if you want to know. Sir, 6 times root 3 by 4 into a square. So sometimes what they do, this is 3, this is 2. So this is the formula, 3 root 3 a square by 2. If you want, you can remember this, but again, I prefer to do this. Do it na, 6 times root 3 by 4. Why remember all those formulas? पागल है क्या हम लोग? Are we mad? चलो next one, sir. अच्छा, circle. Before I go into this, circle we all know. The advanced part of circle we'll do like tomorrow, not today. But just a quick bit. The basic, let me just complete. Sir, circle, the circumference or the perimeter. In case of circle, the perimeter is called circumference, right? There is only one variable r, radius. It is always 2 pi r. And the area is always pi r square. We all know. Mensuration is a very formula based chapter. If you know the formula, you can do it. Otherwise, you'll struggle a little bit. That's what. Sir, square has a perimeter equal to the circumference of a circle having radius 7. Sir, circumference of a circle having a radius 7, 2 pi is 22 by 7. It's given into r. That is equal to 4 times a. So 2 gone, 11. This is gone. So a is 11, sir. Side of the square is 11. Next, what is the ratio of the area of the circle to the area of the square? Area of the circle will be pi. Achha, let me put the value of pi. 22 by 7 r square by, sir. Area will be 11 into 11. So this will be, sir, 14 by 11, or option number 2, 14 is to 11. मेरे हाथ से ना आजकल बहुत चीजें गिर जा रहा है, पता नहीं. Yeah, it's okay. Pen सही है. Clear, everyone? Clear, sir? Absolutely clear. Absolutely clear this, sir. 100%, no doubts. Next one, please. Sir, outer and inner circumference given. Sir, the ring. Sir, something like this. It's a ring type structure, sir. Everyone agrees. Ratio of the outer and inner circumference of a circular path is given. The path is 50 meters wide. Sir, remember, sir, if I take this as small r and if I take this as capital R, sir, circumference ratio will be nothing but the ratio of the radiuses. 5. So 2 pi capital R, outer circumference by 2 pi small r inner circumference cancels. You see, ultimately this is r by r only. That is given to you as 5 by 4. So what is the radius of the inner circle? Acha, the gap is 50 meters, meaning r minus r is 50. So meaning 5 parts minus 4 parts, 1 part value is 50, sir. They're asking inner circle, 4 parts value. That will be 200, sir. Acha, meters, not centimeters. Option number 2 is the answer. Option number 2, 100% is the correct answer, sir. Very, 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 very simple stuff. Very, very simple stuff, sir. Nothing very difficult about this. Nothing very difficult. Simple thing. Now, again, sir, what is the area of this path? Can anyone tell me, sir? What is the area of the path of this area, sir? This ring. What is the area of this ring? Anyone? Axis Bank loves me so much. They call me 5 times a day, every day, without fail. My wife also doesn't call me this many times. The number of times Axis Bank calls me. Acha, everyone. Tell me. Manishma has given some answer. Manishma has given some answer. You keep pi. Don't put the value of pi. I just want to check how you are thinking. Sir, area will be, you see, area of the bigger circle minus area of the smaller circle. So pi into capital R square minus pi into small r square. So from there we get pi into, sir, either you can remember this as a formula or understand the thing, you can apply anytime. So this will be, sir, every part is 5, so 50 meters it was. So 5 parts will be 250. 250 and 200. So 250 square minus 200 square. 625 and sir 400, meaning 225. 225 double zero pi. 22,500 pi is most definitely your correct answer. Somebody has given me Aman 225 pi nahi brother, 225, then couple of zeros also there. Couple of zeros also there, brother. Right? Next one, please. This will do next. Abhinay. Yeah, let's do this. These type of questions was like kind of this ring type question. Again, I told you, mixed structure, trapezoid, ring. These 3 types were kind of bhad ke tha. Everywhere, every shift they had asked last year, 2025. So again, this makes these things very important. Please solve this question. Please solve this question. जल्दी बनाओ सर. Chalo sir, chalo sir. Answers I need. Acha. 64 centimeter wide path is made around a circular garden having diameter of 10 meters. Sir, it is in meter, it is in centimeter. Keep remember this. Area in meter square. Sir, let's take this 0.64 meters. Correct, everyone? I've converted this. Now they are asking the area of the path. This much wide path is made around. Diameter is this, so radius will be 5, sir. So this will be 22 by 7. R square minus R square. R will be the bigger one, so 5 plus 0.64 minus 5 square. The options are pretty far apart. Do one thing, sir. I'll not take 5.64. I'll only take 5.6. Okay, let's see. I don't think will be that bad. Sir, 5.6 square, 56 square is how much, sir? 6 square is 36, 25 plus 6 is 31. So 31.36 minus 25, sir. 6.36. 791s almost, meaning 9.1. Sorry, 0.91. So 22 into 0.91. That is what we are getting. So 0.9 into 22 will be that 20-21 range. So option, there is only one option, which is that. That's your answer. That itself is your answer, sir. Again, there are other ways as well. From here, you can do a plus b into a minus b as well, the calculations. But again, 56 square is very easy to find. That's why I found it directly. That's why I found it. Vidal is saying, yes, absolutely, Vidal. That's what I was already saying. You can, if you want, you can use a plus b into a minus b as well. Here, 56 is very simple. I have just put it down. I have just put it down. Because you see, even if you apply 64, like that thing, a plus b into a minus b, 0.64 multiplication is not very simple. So I just avoided everything. Right? The time is up, kya? So time's up. Okay, no worries. This will then be your last question. So question number 18. We did 18 questions today. So question number 19 onwards, I will start from next. I will start from tomorrow's session. Okay. Acha, one more thing, everyone, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Just a second. I don't have that open. Chalo, I'll show it tomorrow. But still, go to YouTube in the Oliveboard English Medium channel. Just in the live section, you will find 2D mensuration. I had taken 2 classes on 2025 PYQs. Feel free to watch those classes. You will get a better idea there. Right? Now, with that being said, thank you so much, everyone. I couldn't extend today's class because I have another class right at 4. So otherwise, I would have taken, at least we'll go till 20 round figure kar dete. Okay? So thank you so much, everyone. Take care. I'll see you guys again in the next class. Now, if you're joining us from the platform, please do rate the session. That's very important. And if you're joining us from the YouTube, please do hit the like. That way, the session gets a little more reach. Also, if you have any feedback, any class requests as well, feel free to comment in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to take that up. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye from my end. Thank you so much.